had the pleasure of Andrew Ryan's company. He's the one who built this place, and he's the one who ran it into the ground. Nobody knows exactly what happened. Maybe he went mad. Maybe the power got to him. Maybe he just decided he didn't like people. Whichever way you slice it, good men died. My family's in a submarine hidden in the foundation of Fontaine Fisheries. I'll meet you there.
shown kindness to my little one.
You saved me.
But are you really a friend to us? Regardless, the little one brings you a gift. It demonstrates our appreciation.
all the bathyspheres in lockdown until further notice. Ryan had us install some kind of genetic device into the thing, so only Ryan and his inner circle will be able to use them without dispensation. But the boys tell me the keys are pretty unreliable. Sisters, cousins, anybody in the ballpark genetically will be able to come and go as they see fit.
The Little Sisters Orphanage. In troubled times, give your little girl the life that she deserves. Boarding and education free of charge. Children are the future of life. Cry out for Big Daddy's help. Make him think you're a little sister. Watch as he fights to protect you. Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Your rivers turn to blood! Come on then! Fight it properly! Listen to you! They never... Come on, you fuck! Fight me properly! Father! Why have you forsaken me? Don't make this harder than it needs to be!
Elizabeth Fontaine and this old filthy rig again, and you'll be knocking back pints up at the Fighting McDonough's. But if you prefer to play the mute, I'll treat you like a mute. Give him a taste, Patrick. What's that? Change of heart, Timmy? Timmy! Ready to talk now?
Go on. Go on, do you do? Whatever really you do to me.
Welcome to the Circus of Values! Feel your cravings at the Circus of Values!
What's wrong, Mary? You look like you just heard something.
A rapture reminder. We all have those today, and the temptation to break curfew to make a little extra hassle.
Who can blame a lady who craves variety? And one day the gentleman stopped calling.
Atlas radioed on ahead. Says you were looking for an invite to the fisheries. Nuts, I say. But if your head's up to the Wharf Master's office and find old Peach a research camera, maybe I could manage an invite. What was that? My friend, you are fucked.
My youth! My rose! I want it back! I want it back!
That one's too hot for you. Look on the left. You'll find something to keep you alive. Now, go get that camera, and then snapshots of those that crawls on the ceiling. Then I'll let you into the fisheries. Over, sonny friend. I smell an ounce of Fontaine on you, and I'll have you in a box. Atlas gives you the vouch, but I ain't turning my eye just on his say-so.
Old man jumping at ghosts. Fontaine's dead, and everybody knows it. In the ground for months, and half the place still jumping at his shadow. Christ, even Ryan. You never mind all that. We got work to do.
What is that?
People are going to teach us where to find a research camp. Seems a decent enough sort. No doubt he'll wait until after you've done his errands to stick a shiv in your belly.
And they're bred to be as happy as clams while they do the work that keeps us safe from the bandits and terrorists. We all need Adam, and we all need the Little Sisters.
Something must be done about Fontaine. While I was buying buildings and fish futures, he was cornering the market on genotypes and nucleotide sequences. Rapture is transforming before my eyes. The great chain is pulling away from me. Perhaps it's time to give it a tug.
Even miles underwater, he still sees everything.
One of these smugglers having a game of catching on the docks today. This surprised me because his hands were crippled during the war. He was unloading the barge the other day when he was bitten from the sea slug. He woke up the next morning and he found he could move his fingers for the first time in years. I asked him if he still had that sea slug. As luck would have it. He did.
Darling Masha, we don't know what has happened to you. Ryan's men have taken you away and said you are needed to save Rapture, who is a child to save CP. But I pity little girls crawling out of these beds, and I only wonder if you might one day crawl out of these beds and find this food.
down Fontaine, or Fontaine will be taking down Ryan. The interviewing poor Timmy need Fontaine Fisheries. If you're up for entertainment, the code's 5380.
Fellow is somebody to watch. Once he was just a menace, to be convicted and hung. But he always manages to be where the evidence isn't. He's the most dangerous type of hoodlum. The kind with vision.
Research camera looks just like one you'd see topside. According to this magazine Airspace scrounged up, it can also analyze genetic information, parse biological structures, lots of other $5 words.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong. They are weak, but he is.
Now get me some snaps on those spider splicers. And don't come back down here till you've got my research.
We thought we could hide from...
You think you know me?
Black can be reborn white, tall, short, weak, strong. But the slugs alone are not enough. I'll need money. And one other thing.
Weren't bad enough. Seems that even our water system sprung a leak. Yep, that's right. Irrigations. You have the research camera? Good. Guess it's time to get to work for old Peachy. Take the man's pictures, and let's get the hell out of this place.
The death penalty and rapture. Council's in an uproar. Riots in the streets, they say. But this is the time for leadership. Action must be taken against the smugglers. Any contact with the surface exposes rapture to the very parasites we fled from. You stretched necks are a small price to pay for our ordeals.
We tricked you, monster.
You hurting my baby!
Find a better.
Come back! Come back! Come back here! Sweetheart, where are you? Come on, please. Mama just...
I'm closing in on the whole ring. I'd pat myself on the back, but let's face it, these aren't exactly bloodthirsty desperados we're talking about. Rapture's full of poets, artists, and tennis players, not hiding rivers. But this
my dear, I'm sorry, but I'll be late again tonight. Rosenberg is demanding to speak about this Fontaine business. I'm proper financial market, and this idiot keeps going on about it. Adam this, genetic modification, that. I'll go spend an hour pretending to pay attention to the poor fellow and be home as soon as I can.
Listen to me!
Diane, my dear, I'm sorry, but I'll be late again tonight. Rosenberg is demanding to speak about this Fontaine. I'm trying to build a proper financial market, and this idiot keeps going on about it. Adam this, genetic modification, that. I'll go spend an hour pretending to pay attention to the poor fellow and be home as soon as I can.
This is the wages of sin!
Submarine makes me blood boil. Help me get them to safety and I'll be in your debt for life.
Up in his Posh Park Avenue dig. Quick, says he. What's with all the brass fittings? General contractor had me down for the tip. Well, I says, I suppose it's the contractor then who'll be bailing out all new ones a fortnight, is it? If it's price you're worried about, I'll be picking up the brass, so not to worry, Squire. And why would you be doing that, says he? Well, Mr. Ryan, profit or not, no man bails water out of privies built by Bill McDonough. Next day I finds out I'm Ryan's new general contractor. believe in Rapture, but that doesn't mean we always win. Fontaine Futuristics is the biggest thing going in Rapture. So let me be plain. When we arrest that Torag Fontaine for his thieving and smuggling, we must make it clear that we won't touch his business interests. We sit on the council because these poor sods trust us, not because God gave us a chair.
Here to visit the scum of the...
I took my wife on her first date to this place. You must think I'm a fool. Taking a fine lady to a dump like this. But you don't know me, Moira. Give her a string of pearls and a silk gown and she'll dance a waltz. Give her a sea shanty and a bottle of rum. She'll drink a pirate under the table. Sounds like that should about do it. Head on back to Fontaine Fisheries when you're ready, would you kindly?
This land from the
Rapture's changing, but Ryan can't see the wolves in the woods. This Fontaine fella, he's a crook and a proper sealant, but he's got the atom, and that makes him the governor. Sinking the profits back into bigger and better plasmids, building them Fontaine poorhouses, like Fontaine recruiting centres. When we know it, bloke's gonna have an army of splicers. We're gonna have ourselves a whole heap of miseries.
There's nothing here. I know what you were up to! You'll be hanging from the street! I know!
Are you here? Wanting an item.
I'm not.
saw our Masha today. We barely recognize her. That's her, Sam said. You're crazy, I told him. That thing? That is our Masha? But he was right. She was drawing blood out of a corpse by Fontaine Fisheries. And then when she was done, she walked off hand in hand with one of those awful golems. Masha!
Rapture's changing, but Ryan can't see the wolves in the woods. This Fontaine fella, he's a crook and a proper tea leaf, but he's got the atom, and that makes him the governor. Sinking the profits back into bigger and better plasmids, building them Fontaine poorhouses, like Fontaine recruiting centres. Before we know it, bloke's gonna have an army of splicers. We're gonna have ourselves a whole heap of miseries.
Traded you, oh Lord.
The smuggler is the friend of the captain. It is your duty to report the smuggler.
Are you afraid of me, monster? The Little Sisters Orphanage. In troubled times, give your...
life that she deserves, boarding and education free of charge. After all, children are the future of Rapture.
Research them up right. Come on in and show us those snappies.
Warprat didn't get himself at. You got something from me and my crew? Or are you just looking to get criticized? You set here a spell. I needs to set on some coffee. Maybe put on silverware and the like.
Before you head into the fisheries, a word to the wise. Old Peachy seems about as straight as a dog's hind leg. You keep your eyes open. If that's the price, you're gonna have to pay it. We can't very well take your plasmids away now, can he?
Doing his dirty. I guess that makes Ryan a bum, and you a... Atlas! He was ours! Ours!
If we don't play ball. Son of a bitch. Sammy G comes and tells me he's thinking of going to the constable. And the next day, Sammy G was found in a sack in a salt pond. We got no choice here. We stay on Fontaine's crew and we're gonna catch the gallows. We take powder. We end up like Sammy G. Oh, there's gotta be another way. Fuck Fontaine.
You don't fuck Fontaine. Fontaine fucks you.
Sailing from here. I'll meet you up ahead.